And here we are for round one. I do think I want to go on the play. I've seen some aggressive decks in this format, so I think we would like to play first. This hand has some issues, but it also has some solutions. Like the fork in the road to getting us to a black is okay. We're not exactly exploding, but I think we keep this on the play. We could do a lot worse. I didn't expect to use fork in the road to get black mana, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Greetings and salutations. Or salutations and greetings, as you prefer. Like, it's sort of got some long-term plan with this Ever After, but we're pretty far away from being able to do that. Alright. We will get forked in just a moment. Well, there's a warped landscape. It's going to be a while before we pop that. And we'll probably just use it for colorless mana for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and fork here. Getting a swamp and trashing a swamp. Which may seem weird, but like taking it out just means that Bob can get us one, which is cool. And we don't ever need double black for anything except this Ever After. Like, we're still going to have equal measures of these. And I do need double green for my Piggy and my Pack Guardian. So he knows about the swamp. That is okay. We can at least attack with a 2-1 haste next turn, which is not irrelevant. It would seem they have also reached a fork in the road. Getting a mountain and discarding the plains. Interesting, interesting. So we can do Crow, or we can do Bloodsworn with haste. Opponent is narrating the game. With the Ever After in hand, it kind of seems like if we continued to hit stuff in the right order, we may as well play the Crow. Like the haste thing, if it's still relevant, we can always do it next turn. The only upside is that it could potentially let us attack for 1 lifelink damage, but I don't think I care about that. Let's just get our Crow on. I guess I could draw a 3-drop Vampire and wish that I had it. But yeah, like, if we ever get to Ever After these two, I think we're going to be pretty happy about it. That was a great hit for us. There's a Sanitarium Skeleton, which is a little bad in that we can't do the thing with the stuff in the place. But it's okay, it's okay. We'll draw more lands. I'm not worried about it. I think I just want to go Bloodsworn and hit for 2 here. If we can hit another land, we can cast the Twins. 2 more lands we can Ever After. Again, don't want to pop this yet, as I'd like to draw more lands. I'm like, we're okay. I think we still know they have a mountain in hand. Unless I'm mistaken. That's why I'm leaving that up. I mean, it's information. The Aristocrat will at least do something here. I've just been jamming more planes. That's interesting. Well, you are quite pious, sir. I would certainly not mind hitting 2 lands in a row, preferably swamps. Because if we can just get the big stuff down, we kind of stop this shenanigans. Well, there's one of them. Like, do I just want to jam out the Twins? I think so. Because don't they stop everything that's happening here unless our opponent kills them? I think so. They're going to gain a stupid amount of life from these guys, but... Like, we hit another land to get our Pack Guardian and Cult going. We'll just have the biggest stuff on the board. And I like that we can Aristocrat, Skeleton, sack it, start pumping this, and this. That certainly starts to get us back in the game. They finally played that mountain we knew they had. We are now bound by moon silver. Yes. Alright. So the option is just jam in 2 big things or play 2 little things. I think since this is like long-term mana solution, I'm just going to jam in the 2 big things and see if they can deal with it. Like, we've got to worry about them draining us to an extent. But I really want to jam in the Aristocrat and sacrifice whatever they've got the Bound by Moonsilver on. And I think this just uses more of my mana. We could wait till we hit a land and play the Pack Guardian, but I don't think we need to do that. Now we've got a Wolf Spirit Zombie and a Human Shaman Zombie. They kind of look like zombies. Zombie! That's why Ever After is good. Clearly we needed to hit something good with the Crow for it to work out, but we did, and it did, and it's awesome. And now they've stopped attacking. We like this. We are very happy about that. So I can play Home Slice. I can sacrifice this so we don't have to worry about his crap moving around. I mean, when we flip this, we get a thing, right? Yeah? Like, all sorts of good things happen. I think I'm going to go with the Aristocrat and the Skeleton. Although I don't think we're sacrificing the Skeleton. I think we're going to sacrifice the Twins here. Just because I want to get rid of that Bound by Moonsilver. Like, it is potentially turning on Delirium for them. But I just want that gone. I think our path to victory is in the air, but I'd still rather leave this up, so if they have a removal spell for any of our guys, we can get some more value. They're probably going to flip their Evangels and try to drain us out, so being able to keep this around is probably going to be valuable for us. I think. We'll see. Alright, you did a thing. Like, if we hit a land, we can just play this next turn, get a wolf, have a flying attacker, do shenanigans. If they are able to deal with the Aristocrat now, we're a little screwed. But I don't think a lot of screwed. That is too slow for me to be scared of, I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Play this now. I think I can swing for this. Like, we trade it for any of his stuff. It's not holding anybody back. We get a free wolf anyway, just by flipping this into turn. So I think I'm fine trying to start trading damage. I realize they can chump block and stuff and things, but we're going to have to start trading off for their dudes anyway. And I think I'm okay letting them drain us a couple more times. Wow. You just want to kill everybody, don't you? Alright, well, it is the Wayward Disciple I want to get rid of. So that's fine. This means, again, we've got to be a little careful of getting drained out. But I still think I like having the flyer and then starting the recursion here. That might be crazy. Okay. That's not really a problem, I don't think. Don't I just get to eat that unless you have strength of arms? Why would you make that guy not block? This seems so bad, but considering I can sack this, and I don't even mind sacking the bird if I have to, because like we'll get stuff. Why not just block here? If he's got strength of arms, it's +2/+2. I can sack 3 things, and I've got the mana to do that. All right. I mean, we need to gain the life. And I like sacking the skeleton. The first one's free. Like, that just doesn't make sense. But I'm certainly glad they did it. Can make them sack something. They're just going to sack the inspector. If we attack again, there's some incentive for them to double block with like here and here. If they just take it, I can transform this guy and get our free token. If they don't, I can do the S after them. Like, they're incentivized. Getting their stuff off the board's good for us. I think I can attack with this guy too, right? If I'm going to do that, then we certainly want to play this first. Because they may just decide to gang block everything in front of this. They'd have 2, 3, 4, 5 power. So I sack this dude, play 2 this slaughter. They sacrifice something, they can't interact with it. Yeah. That means we can kind of go all in. Okay. Like, unless I've done the math wrong, this leaves their board gone, and ours looking pretty good. I'm actually not going to play this right now because the only thing that's making sense to me is that they have the ability to exile the board and make an angel token, and I'd rather have this in play to go with our Call of Bloodline. So it may seem silly not to play it out, but like, the only thing that makes sense here is the Wrath exile make an angel. We can handle the angel, and I'd like to at least have the skeleton part of our combo still going. If they don't have it, they're just dead to what we've got, so there's no reason not to play around it. Alright, so Pious Evangel deck looks to be green-white, or excuse me, red-white, splashing for Fork in the Road? Which I guess is a thing you might do. I'm not sure that we could have gotten ahead in that if we had not hit our cult fast. So like, Root Out is interesting. We saw one thing that we want to kill with it. Usually those decks run equipment, but I'm not quite ready to bring in one Root Out for one enchantment. I kind of want to see more. Would you like to know more? Yes. So don't think we have any changes. We saw a lot of stuff in their deck that Apparatus kills, but I mean, I kind of don't care. Like, that's kind of the idea of playing cards like Twins, Arsonist, Cult, and Dire Swine, is they just can't deal with it. It's too big. Too big. Yeah, I think we'll just run this back. I'm pretty comfortable with what is happening here. Alright, we've got Skeleton into Jenny. It's not bad. We'd like to hit some lands, but I mean, we put lands in the deck, and we are on the draw. If you cannot keep a 2-lander on the draw, then it is sad times for you. Yeah, well, I got a 1-2 as well. What do you think of that? If you would like to use a combat trick to get through my Sanitarium Skeleton, you are quite welcome to. Ooh, could it be that we're going to do something cool? Probably not, but it could happen. Jenny Loggins coming to the danger zone. Danger zone! Yeah, sure, we'll trade damages for a little bit if you want to. I'm not worried about a haste creature from white-green. And like, we've got that guy blanked with Bob or the Novel. Are you scared enough of Jenny to just take it? Like, I get that it would be really cool to pass and flip, but I think they're going to value their Evangel more than Jenny, and to be honest, I kind of do too. Like, if they take the 2 damage, I'm happy. If they trade, I'm happy. All of these things are fine by me. Because if I'm trading a 2-mana play for a 3-mana play, that long term is going to be good for me. I think I'm going to try to get a black card out of my hand. And since, like, I get Wicked Crow looking for Stoic Builder shenanigans, but we're probably just pack Guardianing next turn, and then we can Crow into Builder. We've actually got a good attack with the Noble here. I could also just Weirding Wood, but I can't use the mana. Crow looks a lot worse on this board now too, doesn't it? Doesn't it, precious? But we will attack with the Noble. And probably flash in the Pack Guardian. Like, a great day for a Vampire Noble is trading with an Apothecary Geist. That is the best thing a Vampire Noble could ever do. We could, like, take a turn off to try to get value off of this Guardian, but I don't think I want to do that. I kind of just want the 4/3 in play. Odric, so everybody gets flying. Alright. We can swing back for a lot of damage. I don't have great answers for Frank Lepore there, but I mean, they're going to be taking more damage on the crackback than they expect. So it kind of looks like we're going off to the races. I can do that. Ooh, and a waltz. Alright. I want to get the Weirding Wood going. I can do that this turn. And cast Macabre Waltz, so if they trade for anything, we're pretty happy about it. I kind of think I should attack with the Sanitarium Skeleton, because ground blocks just don't matter. And if he wants to eat it, I kind of, like, if it ever matters, I can get it back later too. But if he's going to take 7, that's great. And if he's going to trade with one of these dudes, he takes extra damage there. So I kind of just need more stuff in play. I think I need to play the wood and crack the clue. And see if we can hit another land. Having access to red and then drawing our fireball could really finish things up here. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to get that other land in play. That lets us play 2 spells next turn. Again, it lets us top deck our Burn from Within and potentially kill our opponent. They chose not to block the skeleton fearing a combat trick, which is awesome. Rabbit Bite for the Pack Guardian. That's cool. We can just waltz it right back. And we've got a Chumpy on the Crow if we need it. Which we might. Like, if he plays a lifelink dude, we're dead. There's nothing we can do about that. It's got to be a good sign if they're discarding Inner Struggle. Yeah, they just want to race. All right. Can we hit 1 time on the Fireball? Because they are dead to it. No. No. We can play a Crow and a Builder, which I don't hate. We're certainly attacking because we're not blocking. So let's start off doing that. And then I want to present enough damage that they feel like they have to block next turn. So, like, there's the argument. I could play the Dire Swine and they have to hold something back to chump it. They could hit us for 5. We're dead in, like, 2 hits to this. Like, playing the Crow makes our Macabre Waltz better, potentially. Yeah, I think I like Crow into either Waltz or Builder, depending on what it hits. Probably into Builder, just so I'm able to play 2 creatures this turn. But, like, potentially we hit a land, and that gets better for something to discard to this later. Like, it does things. It does things and stuff. That's all I'm saying. Sure, we'll take a Warped Landscape. We got plenty of mana of various colors. I guess I was supposed to hold that to discard to the Waltz. That was my whole plan, but I'm so used to playing lands. Oh, that was his plan. We're still not dead if he swings Team. He's got to have something else. Like another 2-drop would do it. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. That'll do it. It didn't really matter what we played at that point because we were just dead. So Audric is what we're looking at here. I might like to get another answer to Audric in the deck, but I'm not entirely sure that we really have one. Like, what? We could make our mana worse to bring in something like the Purge, but I'm not convinced that's exactly the way to go. The lifelink from those little dudes is a problem too. I mean, Throttle kills him, Burn from Within kills him. I think we can outrace it with lifelink shenanigans. We're not really blocking it. If he hadn't had the haste dude, I think we were fine. Yeah, I'm going to run this back. I don't... Like, the argument is we get to play Stone Quarry, bring in 1 Plains, and then depend on the Weirding Wood, the Fork in the Road, and the Quarry to, like, fix everything. But we'd have to shave off, like, black mana to fit it in there. And I'd probably have to cut the Arsonist, which I actually still like in this matchup, just because it's big. So I think I'm going to run these back. He's got to draw the Audric when we don't have a solution for it. You know, because otherwise, what difference does it make? If it's the last card on his deck, we're fine. Yeah, I still think we want to play first. This is fine. I mean, we're ideally drawing more gas and less garbage, but I'll take it. I'm kind of locked into getting a second forest with that fork in the road, because we'd really like to be able to resolve this as close to turn 6 as we can, but we'll see what we draw. Like if we hit a bob, it might just be better to put it in the graveyard. I could wait on casting it. But I think we get a forest, toss a forest, and then we've still got the logger, not the logger, the weirding wood, as well as just drawing the mountain for those 2 cards. That's probably greedy. Like, I should hit another forest, right? But what if I don't? What if I don't? I've still got the same outs to get the other one. We could draw the landscape. The fact is I have a double green card in my hand. I should play in a way that I can actually play it. Our hand is not developed particularly well. Ideally, we would have drawn some action instead of that last round. That's not a super problem. There's the warped landscape, can get us our mountain, and get a land out of the deck, which is pseudo-relevant. That guy's a problem too. I think they should have attacked with that. That's a great trade for them. Because now they can't attack with the Sin Prodder because we're just blocking it. I'm going to play the Noble here because we drew it. And we'll go ahead and get that mountain out because they know we have it. Like now we've got a double block on the Sin Prodder. If they attack, we can presume this opponent has something. There is a single green combat trick though, so leaving that up is not entirely irrelevant. Got a rabbit bite. Do you want to put it in their graveyard? Yeah, sure do. Like just a little more time and we can get our hot pig action going. What I don't want to see is one of those pious evangels. Because if we're in a situation where we're racing them and they've got 2 things on the board that drain us, we're in pretty big trouble. I still think they should be attacking with that Gibbering Fiend all day long. Alright, which is a good start. Like maybe at this point, since they've shown that they don't want to be attacking us, we should attack with the Noble. Like our options here are attack them or not. And at this point, our creatures are probably better in the graveyard. Like, this is the only turn this can get in, and I'm happy trading it for the Fiend. I'm also happy with them taking the damage. Alright, hit a land. Yes. We hit a land. We are giving them Delirium slowly for this thing, but that shouldn't be what kills us. It still might be. Audric! Great. Let's give all your dudes Menace, shall we? Yeah, if he hits a flyer next turn, I think we're kind of done. Since he's tapped out, though, we can still attack with both of these on the swing back. And I don't mind still double blocking the Sin Prodder. That solves the Phantom Menace. Because we're in a Phantom sealed queue. And it's menacing. So Call is a good help. We don't have the combos to go with it. But I think that means we swing with both of these, drop the Dire Swine, and then next turn we can transform this and have a big hit, potentially. If they got a flyer, we could be in trouble here. Even their combat trick's not great for us, but our options are somewhat limited at this point. And that's probably the best start for us. So flyer hits us for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus whatever card they hit. Planes, yeah, burn it. Like if they're not attacking now, I think we may be favored if they can just whiff for one turn. That is a fork in the road that we seem to have come to. No flyer. Are you feeling menacing? You're not. Interesting. Interesting. So I think here we just transform the Gargoyle Swing team. I could also play Call the Bloodline and start to derp out stuff with that, but like they got a block now. Like what have they got? Well, by swing team I mean not the 3/2 that gets eaten by the Pious Evangel, obviously. Silver Strike is bad, yeah. Which they could easily have, so that might be an argument not to swing with the Dire Swine. But if the Dire Swine dies and they take 5, I think we're okay with that because we can start derping these guys out. And if they're just going to trade off stuff, I'm fine with that too. Like, we only get to kill one of these, sure. But let's take out Audric. That's the thing I'm scared of. Because, again, we can start making our tokens here pretty soon. I'm going to hold the lands. Because I don't ever really need more than 6, but... I'm not... Okay. I figured they'd have something, but sure. I feel like this board state is better for us than one that also has Audric on it. Forest, yeah, burn it. Well, joke's on you, I wasn't blocking anyway. We can take 6. Bob to go with the Call of the Bloodline to get back the land we discard. Oh, it's so good. I'd have to play him and play the land to be able to make another one, but I think I'm okay with that. Anyway, let's start with attacking with the flyer, because that's kind of what we need to be doing. Would I rather get a free Bob in play? I think so. Like, why not free Bob? I like Bob. I'm not going to be greedy enough to want them to hit another land. Tormenting Voice. You can have that because you're holding one hand. No, that's just giving them cards. Let's just take 2 and burn it. Like, they've got to have stuff die now just to be able to get us. Well, Bond stops some of their problems. but not all of them. End of turn, make a vampire. Ever After gets us back a Dire Swine. Like, it'd be cool to get something else too, but I think we probably just do that. It's not going to be big enough. We could just sit, but I'm not going to discard it. Now I'll just play another Dire Swine. Plus, it's a zombie pig horror. Like, how often do you even get to do that? It'll get trampled in a little bit. It can already attack okay by itself. Apothecary Geist, take 4. I mean, I don't want to, but yeah, that's what that card does. Pretty far away from Home Pig having Delirium. But Burn from Within for 3 seems pretty good here. And we don't need the mana for anything else, so let's just finish him off here. That's why we splash. Boom. All right, see you in the next round in just a minute, my friends. Thanks for tuning in.